Double IPAs, big, bold, and hoppy. But can the non-alcoholic versions truly capture the same intense hop-forward experience? Today we're putting 4 contenders to the test. Will they stand up to the hype, or are they missing the mark? Stick around, we're about to find out. Today we've got double IPAs. If you're at all familiar with the non-alcoholic beer space, you've likely seen some of these options out on the market, like the Galaxy Ripple from Best Day Brewing, the Double IPA Story from Go Brewing, the Daywalker from Woodland Hills, and the Below Brew Co, aka Low Tide Wild Juice Chase. We'll be testing out these 4 non-alcoholic double IPAs today, putting them to the test and seeing what they're all about. Got my little tasting glasses here, set them out. Over here, that's a good spot. First, testing it out with the Galaxy Ripple Imperial IPA. It says on their website that it has peach, pineapple, passion fruit, and pine. I remembered. A lot of P's to remember there. Let's take a look at the can. It's got some cool hops on it. Looks pretty neat. It's got on the side, it says it's for doers, surfers, climbers, early risers, so forth and so on. Let's give it a look, see here. Looks nice and opaque. Nice head retention in this tiny glass. I know it's not the ideal situation, but with 4 beers, I wanted to be able to sample them in a reasonable fashion without chugging. So let's give it a sniff. And it smells hoppy. Cheers, let's give it a shot. Yep, double IPA for sure, super hop forward. As the intro suggested, these are all very much double dry hopped, gone through a process to add extra hops into their fermentation process, which means they're gonna be bitter, they're gonna be hop forward, and they're gonna be complex. This one is definitely that. I've been seeing a lot of chatter on the interwebs about the Best Day Brewing Galaxy Ripple. 65 calories, made in Wenatchee, Wisconsin at the Octopi Dealcoholization Center. Not too far from me over here in Minnesota. Give it another taste. It just looks pretty. Look at that color. Yeah, that's really quite good. I get the pine flavor. I get the fruitiness. Passion fruits there. There's a lingering aftertaste of bitter hop essence. It definitely has that bite as well. The bite is strong. The mouthfeel is not light. I really enjoy the characteristic of the texture. It's very satisfying. So that's that. Galaxy Ripple. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 because I've never had something labeled an Imperial IPA in the non-alcoholic realm, and I would buy this one again. I got it from Logan over at Zero Proof Beverage House. Shout out Logan and the team over there in Minneapolis. He hooked me up, and I might have to buy some more of these for myself. Cheers to the 5 out of 5 for the first beer. Let's try another one of these. Keep it fresh. I'll finish that one later. Let's go into a tried and true favorite, the Go Brewing Double IPA, aka The Story. As a ambassador for Go Brewing, I've had this probably, I don't know, 50 to 75 times, no joke. I've had a lot of them. They're delicious. It has a essence of papaya and grapefruit with Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe hops. I've got that one memorized. Simcoe, yep, got it right. Cheers. Similar color, a little more translucent than the Galaxy Ripple. Good head. Smell of grapefruit. Ooh, that is definitely more, it's less sweet. The malty sweetness is less compared to the Galaxy Ripple. It has a lingering aftertaste of bitterness. I think this is actually a mini IPA sampling tasting glass. It's got the ripples on the edge. This is definitely meant for this drink. How about that? I nailed it, got it right. Yeah, it's good. The double IPA from Go is definitely a solid one. It's interesting going back to back with that Best Day because the Best Day isn't as hop forward. It's more sweet. The Galaxy, or the Go Brewing just hits in the back of the throat with that hop character. They're both very different though. It's interesting. I think the sweetness comes through in the Galaxy Ripple. That's what I'm getting, that malty sweetness. let's see. Say goodbye to the little IPA glass. Go Brewing Story Double IPA. I like it, but honestly, after having that Galaxy Ripple, I like that one better. This one's just maybe a little bit too bitter and hoppy by comparison. Something I've had multiple of these in a night, but it's not one that I would go out of my way to have like 4 or 5. It's just too overpowering. The Story is gonna get a 4 out of 5, meaning I would drive 2 towns over to buy some. Let's go next with a super cool can. It is the Low Tide Wild Juice Chase Double Dry Hop Pale Ale. Look at that cool can. It should be noted, Low Tide is the old name. Below Brew Co is the new name. They are out of the UK. So this is not something you come across on a regular basis because it's not widely distributed. You gotta get it from the right people. And the right people for me is Zero Proof Beverage House in Minneapolis. They hooked me up. Logan, shout out. Ooh, juicy. It smells very juicy. And it's got a cool can art. It's got like I think it's a panda wearing a cloak with skeleton legs on a bicycle. And there's some other stuff going on there, but I'm not gonna look into it too far. Ooh, the head went away. That's not good. It smells super juicy though. Let's go see what it's all about. Cheers. Wow. Yeah. What is it? I think it said papaya and no papaya. Passion fruit and mango. Was there papaya? I don't know. There's papaya somewhere. Oh, it was the Go Brewing. That had papaya in it. Cheers to papaya. Bonus points if you comment papaya in the comments. I'll give you a thumbs up. This is super drinkable. It kind of reminds me of the Sunshine State Tropical IPA from Go Brewing because of how juicy it is. They've got to be putting some kind of puree or something in here. Water, hops, yeast, oats, barley, wheat, mango, passion fruit. Yeah, hell yeah. They've got some juiciness in there. Cheers to juiciness. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's really good. It's less hoppy. Definitely not anything like the double or the imperial from Best Day. It's more juicy, more juice forward. It's all about the juicy double drop pale ale. So it's a pale ale. So it's got extra hops, but it's not a IPA. So it's not meaning to be overly hoppy, just more hops, but less bitterness maybe, something like that. I like this one. I wish it had thicker or more mouthfeel. It's a little thin, but for what it is, it's a really good rendition of a juicy pale ale, which just so happens to have extra hops in it. That one, I am going to, because of how it fits into this equation, talking about double IPAs, it's not there. I probably picked the wrong one. It's okay though, it was really tasty. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, meaning I would pay full price for that beer, the Wild Juice Chase from Below Brew Co, aka Low Tide. Last one, the Woodland Farms Rainbow Can Daywalker. Non-alcoholic limited edition. It's got all kinds of names. How about that? The last little tasting glass. Let's give this one a shot. And then I've got plenty of beer to drink while I edit this video. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll multitask, drink and edit, and still be able to drive. Ha ha ha. All right, what do we got? Whoo, happy. I love this can. Look at it, it's got like a shiny rainbow thing going on. Fairly translucent, I can see my finger, a little bit of head retention, not much. Yeah, the hoppy smell is there. Cheers. Whoa, what is that? That kicks in the back of the throat. Wow. That's skunky. Yeah, do they say dank? They might say dank, they might say skunky, they might say a lot of things about this, but it says, crisp and refreshing, this non-alcoholic IPA boasts multiple dry hop additions with Azaka, Cascade, and German Pearl hops. I've never heard of Azaka or German Pearl hops, but maybe that's why it's so funky. I kind of like that. Oof. It almost reminds me of like a Franziskaner Weiss beer. You kind of get that like banana-y fruitiness and oh, what the heck is it? It's like banana or clove. Banana or clove is coming through. I get. It almost tastes like a Franziskaner IPA. It's funky. It's just funky. I gotta have some more. It's really good. Kind of gonna be spoiled drinking all 4 of these over the next half hour before my volleyball match. Editing, because that's what I do. I do YouTube. YouTube's fun. Cheers to you for watching my YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Whoa, that's good. I haven't had a lot of stuff from Woodland Farms, but what I've had's been pretty solid. This one is going to get a solid 4 out of 5. So we got a 3, a 4, a 4, and a 5. The 5 being that Galaxy Ripple. That's a must try. This one, it's funky. I like that. And I've said that multiple times. I don't know how else to describe it. It just is. So 4 to 5, drive 2 towns over. This one also came from Zero Proof Beverage House. I don't have to drive anywhere except to Zero Proof Beverage House, where they have about 500 SKUs. Go check them out. They're a Minnesota destination. Definitely worth a look. They've got everything you'd ever want. And more. All right, let's bring these back for one last shot. Daywalker, Galaxy Ripple, Wild Juice Chase, Go Brewing Story Double IPA. These are all great renditions of a highly hopped, characteristic double IPA, non-alcoholic beverage. Something to look out for. If you're an IPA person, take a stab at it. Maybe go to a store where you can get a couple of this, couple of that, mix and match. You go someplace where they've got all 4 of these, test them yourself, see what you think, comment below, let me know your thoughts. Anything like that, definitely worth a shot here in dry January to see what's out there. Test your palate, see if you like certain things. It's fun. That's the whole nice thing about non-alcoholic beer is there's so much out there to try and you can see what you really enjoy. So with that, thank you everybody. Cheers. Cheers to the subscribers. Cheers to the folks watching this content, enjoying their experience of maybe they're trying dry January, maybe it's February, maybe it's sober October when you watch this. Who knows? It's going out there into the internet and people can watch it whenever they want. So cheers to the subscribers, the followers, and the folks that maybe try a beer because of my channel. Thank you.